What's going on? What's going on? It's your man Mal C219 TV Midwest Connected, man. Cheats for life. But we bring you all things life. And let's not forget, GoFundMe is not life insurance. If you in these streets, put some money on your head before somebody else do. If you got a family, you want to make sure that they good. If you not good, put some money on your head before somebody else do. Now, on this right here, what I want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about as a licensed life insurance agent, man. You know, over 4 years in the game. And it's all sales. I've done retail. I've had stores. I've did entrepreneur ventures. I've worked. I work now. I work in Boston, a place where we make medical things. Deal with things still in life. I did, business, but now life insurance business is something I've gotten into, but made me kind of take the interest, just want to talk to my people, really get us on this life insurance game, bro. This a whole nother thing. I ain't your average life insurance agent. You feel what I'm saying? You want a life insurance agent that's gonna keep it real with you, that's gonna keep it 100 with you, and tell you how to work this game to your benefit. Because this a numbers game. They say men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You know what I mean? And in some ways, we up there with insurance. I will say we're not the least amount of people insured, but I want to talk to y'all about who has the longest lifespan, or who's projected, what race of people is projected to live the longest. And the reason I want to speak on that is because when I got into the life insurance game, right, which was post-corona, before corona, you feel what I'm saying? So when I got into the game around 2018, 19, it's like we had to go house to house. You have to go house to house to see people, this, that, and the third. So we going house to house. Boom, coronavirus hit. We had to go to doing everything went via Zoom. YouTube, everything went Zoom. And that's why people YouTube numbers shot up. That's a whole other story. But everything went Zoom. You feel what I'm saying? Everything became video meetings, video settings, which was an actual plus in the life insurance industry. Now we get to reach the world through the comfort of your own home, which is, we're going to be dropping videos on us, more minorities getting into the life insurance business and the business of life insurance and protecting the safety families, just like this. What got me more to want to really talk to my people about it, because I'm from Gary, Indiana, 219, murder cap at a couple points. I've lost a lot of people to the struggle, you know what I'm saying? Shout to my family, shout to my friends, you know what I'm saying? Get well, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know, you know what it is. But, Antoine. But, as you know, it's a near and dear to me, this death thing. And there's two things you're going to pay for in life. Your two most expenses is going to be weddings and funerals. It is what it is. But reality is more people will be dying than will be getting married. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, and a lot of us, we don't like to talk about that. And what I noticed when I first got into this industry, right, we would go door to door, go house to house, and we would work certain cities. And when I work in the inner city, a lot of the Caucasian or the other guys, or just whoever, they prefer us, just salesmen from a business perspective. They didn't really want to work the hood. They didn't really want to work the inner city. You know what I mean? But I felt like, man, the inner city is where we doing the most drilling and killing. So I feel like we need the most life insurance coverage in the hood. And mind you, one of the biggest money transfers of wealth to the next generation is life insurance. Let me repeat that. One of the biggest transfers of wealth to the next generation, what they call generational wealth, is life insurance. See, when they started this game years ago, it started out protecting cargo. Just to give you a quick synopsis timeline. 1900 life insurance, they started out big people with money. They started protecting cargo that was going, from certain ports around the world, overseas, out like England and London. So the Lloyd's of London was the first company back in the 1800s. That's a whole nother thing. But the point is, when insurance and people start covering goods and covering life was one of the things that they figured, hey, we gotta cover life. So now, fast forward to now, insurance companies, they got something called a mortality rate. It's a numbers thing. So when they take these census and things of that nature, that's how they determine the rates and the ages and this, that, and the third of which people die, which we'll be coming along, breaking down videos here and there, telling y'all, just explaining, in Life Insurance Awareness Month. Because in this Life Insurance Awareness Month, I want my people to know and realize and understand that I don't know how people view life insurance. A lot of people don't understand it. We break down the difference between whole life, term, accidental. You feel what I'm saying? And there's 3 reasons. Like this is what got me with us, right? I would go out. I would go to people's houses. I would go to make appointments. It was crazy. I would have people say I go to the suburbs, right? I go to the suburbs. So there's 3 things people gonna say. Our biggest 3 things we would say when black people don't want life insurance. I don't need it. I repeat, life insurance. I'm good. You good. You ain't gonna die. Okay. Now, some people say they good. They may have it, may be thinking about it, may have somebody want to talk to or deal with. Some people really like, I'm good. I ain't got none, and it is what it is. Okay, that's now see, the game of it is this. And people will feel a whole weight lifted off their shoulders. See, you just don't know the feeling, the knowing, regardless of what. Your family's going to be either protected or left something was to happen to you. And that's just really what it is. And as we get older in the game, see, I just hit 50. And see, by hitting 50, I really start looking at life different. You know what I mean? But the game is, life insurance is something you capitalize with in your youth. But a lot of people miss the boat because you live your youth. You live your youth feeling like invincible. You feel like nothing's going to happen to you. So you don't even think of things like protecting it. Unless you're smart, you're a businessman. You are the business. You're not a business. You're a businessman. What Jay say? I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. You are the number one business, so you got to protect your investment. You're the one going to work, doing this for your family, getting this for your kids, da-da-da-da. You don't work, they don't eat. That's how it goes. When you gone, how they gonna eat? And it's really just that simple. See, everybody try to make it all, I don't want to do this and this and that. We lose so much money. Companies, y'all gonna have to just stay tapped in. We're gonna talk about how companies get over just with unclaimed policies, people not claiming their insurance, but you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But my whole thing is this. I want blacks, and it's not just blacks, all races, to really look at, it's 2024, you made it another year. How long did you make it in this year without being covered? I mean, damn, say your blessings, you know what I'm saying? And see, the thing is, when you got this is the thing about, and any questions you got about life insurance, drop something in the comments, man. Ask your question. Mr. Cheeks 683@gmail.com. You got any question? Facebook page, Malcolm Cheeks. We got Urban Lights Professional Facebook page. You can go on there, tap in, you know what I'm saying? If you want to set up a life insurance consult, just to go over some things and just chase some information, we can do that. Because I'm going to keep it real as a $2 bill with you. Because it's like this. It ain't my money. So I ain't going to keep it from you. But I also know this is what we need as a community, because I look at it like this. You understand, life insurance is the only way to tap into money that you don't have. Meaning, we'll just use the basis. Let's just say $50 a month. And then that's the one thing too. Everybody always asking how much, boom, boom, boom. Life insurance is the thing where unfortunately it's about your health and your wealth. But it's about your health more than your money. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're only as young and as healthy as you are today. Each day going forward, boom. So you look at yourself from the business perspective, look at it as your death. And you're loaning somebody money based on how close they are to you. If you're going to see me next week, I need to charge you a little more. If it be a while before I think I might see you, then your premium gonna be a little lower. That's just what it is. It's a number game. So once again, you are the business. So how you living, what you doing, this, that, and the third, all determine factors of what your policy could cost. We could all be the same age. You have two 35-year-old males. One could have a heart problem, one could have high cholesterol, one could have high blood pressure, one could be perfectly healthy. That's 3 or 4 different policy prices right there for the same age, for the same amount of money. You see what I'm saying? So that's the part we get into, and we break that down over policies, things of that nature. But hence this, which race do y'all think they say is the most, or will live the longest? Race with the most, with the longest longevity, with the longevity. Now I thought, okay, depending on how we live, what we do, drop something in the comments. Who y'all think live the longest? What race of people do y'all think live the longest? Because see, the life insurance game is based off what they say, they call the mortality rate. Because and what's crazy about it, if you look at it, death is inevitable. Now, if you're looking into getting into life insurance business, that's one product that ain't never gonna stop. I guarantee you. So with that being said, the race, ladies and gentlemen, I ain't gonna hold you right quick. We just want to tap in with y'all, so we want y'all to tap in, drop something in the comments, subscribe, like us. We be tapping in over here, 219 TV, Midwest Connected, where we bring you all things life, but life insurance being the main focus, and how everything caters to life insurance. Having your life protected, having your business protected, how to use life insurance as a business tool, how to use it as a you can use a life insurance policy as collateral, but we'll get into all of that as time goes on. But I want y'all to just leave this little meat on your head right here. I'm gonna leave this little bit of meat on your head. I just really want to chop it up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up with cheeks. I'm thinking out loud. You know what I'm saying? And when we thinking out loud, we want to know what race. So, peep right here. Boom. We want to know what race live the longest, right? And now I thought it might have been like, let me see. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the race that they say lives the longest. Asians. Who would have thought Asians live the longest? He said they enjoy the longest life expectancy of any racial or ethnic group, 87.3 years in the U.S. today. Latinos enjoy the second longest life expectancy of any racial or ethnic group in the U.S. They live to an average age of 83.2, 83 and a half, 87. So Asians are living up to almost the average. When they do these averages, like I say, men lie, women lie, and numbers don't. So when they take these census and they take these things, they do the averages. So it's just little things for you to look at. So I want you to just kind of, just look at this right here in the sense of, I want you to look at this right here in the sense of, let me show you. Let me see if I can show you another situation there. But I want y'all to look at that now. Tell me, why do you think? You know what I'm saying? Why do y'all think that the Asians, where do we fall in? That's what I want to get to. Now we see who lives the longest. Now let's see who lives the least. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see who lives the least, man. I want to see who lives the least. Hold on. Hold on one second. Let's see what's going on. You're gonna have to go over here like this. Hold on one second. But this is what I want to go to right now. Bam, here we go. What that say right there, man? What do that say right there? What does that say right there? Race. Well, it says this one say 86.5 for the Asians, which the other one said 87. Latinos closely behind at 82.8 years. Third of the 5 groups are Caucasians, with an average life expectancy of 78, followed by Native Americans with 76, 77 years old. And the final group have a life expectancy of 74, 75. And who is that? That be us. Now, damn, if you're going to be at the end of a list, this is not the list that you want to be at the end. But it is what it is. And with that, we do the most killing, the most drilling. Now, when they take these stats, they do say where you live, how you live, has a lot to do with these things. And one of the reasons that they say that but you see what that say though. One more time. Asians, 86, 87 years old. Spanish, Puerto Ricans, Latinos, 82. Mexicans, 82, 83. You know what I mean? That's that. Caucasians, 78. That's that meth knocking them down. Native Americans, 76. That alcohol got them by the African Americans, 74, 75. The meth heads, the drinkers, the tutors, all outliving us. All outliving us, bro. They all outliving us, man. They all outliving us, man. So what y'all, I mean, why live women, live numbers though? Asians, Spanish, Native Americans. No, Caucasians, Native Americans than us. Life expectancy. So we expected to live the shortest amount of time. And when they get these numbers, they take census, they take this when you die, that's where all your numbers, security, social security, all that's a reason is all intact to keep a census and keep a record of things, because that's how they meet it and set up businesses, and that's how they know the averages of what to pay out for age groups and staff. So they got a life expectancy. That's why they're not going to insure people after certain ages, because they know most people ain't getting a life. Period. So you have to look at your life as the business that it is. But understand, black people, we first to die, put it that way. We last on the list of life expectancy, but we first to die. How we live, what we eat. One of the reasons they say the Asians last so long is because they diet. They eat a lot of seafood and other light situations. But they say they eat a lot of seafood and something else, you know what I mean? But it's part of their diet. Light foods, how you live. Mexicans, I don't know what the hell, man. We eat what the Mexicans eat, so maybe it's the way they cook it. They eat pork taco. Mexicans eat much pork as we do, but they living long. So maybe it's the way we cook our pork. Maybe it's the way we fry our foods. Well, they fry their stuff. I don't know. That fried corn be slamming though, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We gotta drop something in the comments on that one. Caucasians, they eat whatever, but that's Caucasians is grouped in. So that's Germans, Jewish, Polish, Slovakian, Russian. All them whooped in one whoop, you know what I'm saying? So they eat a little bit of everything. Diets is all over the place, but some of them a little more health conscious than us, but our diet plays a big part in that. The diet plays a big part in that. Hence, when you go to get life insurance policies, high blood pressure gives you a higher policy. Blood disorders, higher policy. Diet be all that. So that's why it's your health more than your wealth. You feel what I'm saying? So they won't open your heart before they open your wallet. But it's now you're getting a certain amount of money though. It's a certain type of policy you can get. You know, anything at 10,000. So it's a whole lot of ways you can get around and get covered. But this is what I tell y'all. So my brothers, when you smoking them 3.5s, buying them fifths, you man, buying them rims, look at just, you know, I ain't saying don't live life, don't live money, but look at how you spend your money. Most people smoking up a policy every week. What a 3.5 cost you? Depending on where you at, you paying 30 to 50 for a 3.5. Most people smoking a 3.5, if not every week, every 2 weeks, at least 100 a month. Come on, man, 100 a month could get you at least, depending on the situation, 100 a month could get you from 10,000 to 50,000, depending on the situation, depending on the age, depending on the bracket. So 100 a month. Before you know it, you ain't even tripping on that. If you tripping off 100 a month, then you know you struggling, but that's cool. Just knock it down to 20 a month. But you rather have something or something happen because somebody got to pay for it. It just is what it is. So, but take that in mind. With that being said, we are last on the list of life expectancy, but so that means we first on the list to die. So I advise my people, you know, this journey of health and wealth, this is Chiefs for Life, man. So watch what y'all eat and understand. GoFundMe is not life insurance. We're going to do videos on that, breaking it down, giving you all the tools and fuels, letting y'all know about this life insurance game and how to really make it work for you, man. But at the same time, this is something y'all really got to take serious. Just like you planning a wedding, just like you planning a graduation, just like you planning all of this shit that you planning on. You were planning to pay a car note for 5 years, but won't have no life insurance. Some of y'all probably got more life insurance. Y'all probably got more insurance. If you got more insurance on your cell phone than you got on you, we need to talk, man. Hit me up. This Cheats for Life, man. 219-TV-BIG. What's the negative? Let's not forget, GoFundMe is not life insurance, man. Just want to just drop a little meat on your head and just understand. Last on the list, but first to go, we got to do something about it.